Hey everybody, Panda here. Here to bring you Codebreaker episode 3, and why do I not sound happy is because of how this anime is really doing this manga. Now, I understand that they were censoring some things in this anime, but the fact is that they're actually completely changing the entire story around. For this anime, they're just doing scenes how they like. And also as well, it just made me... I could make an entire video of like how the manga is just 10 times better than this at the minute, because it's not just the violence, it's just the story as well. How they're like, I mean, I understand it's 13 episodes, but they could have at least done the first arc in 13 episodes. That's the thing. So let me just get out of the way why I really didn't like this episode. Mainly because we got introduced to two code breakers who we're not even supposed to meet yet. Well, we were basically now about to meet the one who came at the end of the episode, Toki, but we wasn't supposed to meet Yuki for a very long time. As well, they changed how certain scenes went on. I'll just talk about the episode now. So at the start of the episode, we had Yuki, the codebreaker, who attacking the guy with the cross, and he has his own, Ogmi eye for eye, tooth for tooth, and an angry requiem for evil. And it seems like he has the ability of the sound. Well, I've actually read the manga, so I know all of his abilities. But he attacks the guy, and he gets in the way, and it's an Iceman, and unfortunately, I do know who this is, and this is why I'm really annoyed with this series now, because this guy was not even supposed to... Like, this guy doesn't even appear till the second arc. Well, midway through the second arc. Please, I beg it, the people who are making Codebreaker, please do not try and adapt the second arc into this, because the second arc really does need probably about 2 seasons worth, because it is a very long arc. Just don't do it. But yeah, we got it started off pretty comedy, like saying like, oh, there's all these love letters to Sakura, and Ogami's there, and everyone still thinks that she's going out with Ogami and Sakuroji, and we got introduced to this character. I forget her, Fujiwara. I think her name is Fujiwara, who seems to love, Fujiwara. She seemed to love breasts and names of me and he. And Ogami was smiling, and she's saying, I'm going to reveal my secret. And it turns out she has 2 eyes of different colour. And we notice that, and Ogami realises that she knows someone like this, and nearly burned the crap out of this person. And we meet the guy. Already, we weren't supposed to meet him like this. Like, he wasn't there drinking tea in the manga. He was there being a complete badass, wrecking shit. So yeah, early access to characters, I'll call it. As well, so we turned out that dog from the first episode, well, it's back, and it's got a puppy. Well, technically it's still dead, but the puppy is practically the same. And it's like, oh, it's new life, I'm gonna treasure this puppy. The puppy looks adorable, I'm just gonna say it. Like, puppy's adorable. And surprisingly, they actually did a part of the manga that I didn't think they were gonna do. They just really toned it down and completely changed it. With these with Ogami fighting these Yakuza members who are like dealing drugs, and there's even police there. But like I said, that scene got changed as well. Because they weren't supposed to appear till later, the corrupt police. And they're like, we're making a killing off this stuff, why don't you come and work for us? And Ogami's like, I'll work for you. And then just ends up burning everyone down, and like, I really wish they would have gone a little bit more violent. I mean, I know it's like, probably it is shonen, but the manga is very dark. Like, we see people's flesh burning, we see hands come off, like, we see a lot of stuff, and it's just like childish at the minute. Like, nothing that what made me get into this manga. I mean, if you guys are watching the anime for this, like, and you hadn't seen the manga, this isn't even the same series. Like, just saying, it's so different. But after the whole Yakuza burning thing, Ogami found the daughter and the mother of a drug addict who was there, and it's like, and she's saying, I can't take it anymore, I want to die, I want to die. This is the only scene that actually stayed the same. And this, like, about 1 minute worth of the series was actually kept for like 2 pages. And she was saying, like, I've done so many terrible things, I want to die, I want to die. Ogami, like, chokes her to, like, the wall and says, well, die then. Like, if you've got enough to do that. Like, stick out to the very end, and just, like, if you still want to die, then come find me. And so it shows that Ogami has some kind of compassion, and some other stuff, like, to that. And what happens is he went after the police head, and yeah, this changed again. Like, it just surprises me how much they changed this, and there wasn't even wrong with anything in the original episode. I guess they just wanted this to be more dramatic. And he's like calling, saying, "Where's Hitomi?" And he runs off in the car, and he's like, "Oh, Hitomi, we had a deal. Like, protect me." And Ogami comes out of the car, and then tried to kill him with the flame, and someone else comes out. And it's Toki, who is the Codebreaker, who basically is Magneto. And then I believe his one is like an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and a steel hammer of justice for evil. I believe that's what his one is. But yeah, that's how we got introduced to Toki in this episode. Nothing compared to how we got introduced to him in the manga. Manga was so much better. Pretty surprised that he isn't smoking in this, you know, because apparently Sanji is the only guy in anime who can really smoke nowadays. But it was an okay episode. Like, if this was, I was only watching this anime wise, but since I've read the manga, I gotta say this is pretty bad. Like, this is pretty bad compared to, like, how it is to the anime. But I really did rant on in this video about what I had problems with this series, but I do apologize for that. But all I can recommend is just read the manga, like, and as well, just to say, I actually did finish the manga yesterday, and I am gonna, like, review the current ongoing chapters of it, since it's like 195, yeah, 195 chapters that I've read. And I'm now looking through another series to either read or watch, but to get into. But I don't know, what did you guys think about this episode? Like, tell me your thoughts on it. But that's all for me, people. I've been Panda. I might do an episode preview. It really does depend on if they're gonna piss me off some more, like with this series. But that's all for this video, people. I've been Panda. So thank you very much for watching. Share like a panda, sign out, and I'll see you next time, people.